Today, on Be Something Wonderful, you are not your thoughts and feelings, you are Source. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Here we are this time in Rome, Italy, with a big video. One of the biggest myths in manifesting and in consciously creating your own reality is that your thoughts and feelings become, manifest, and create things in your life. But remember, your thoughts and feelings are manifestations within the awareness that you are. Your thoughts and feelings are things that filter reality. So they don't manifest or become or create things. They are things. And they're things that filter the reality, filter the awareness that you are, as I am awareness, as all that is. We're going to really unpack this idea like we never have before. Remember, your thoughts and feelings are not source of anything. You are. Your awareness, your knowing. You are that one intelligent source as all that is. Everything, everywhere, all at once. So your thoughts and feelings, it's not that thoughts become things. That's one of the biggest myths out there. Or that your feelings manifest things. It's that thoughts and feelings are things within your awareness that filter the reality, the ultimate reality that you are. Right? So when you focus on trying to think better thoughts and feel better about a sort of manifested experience, about a reality that you don't prefer or that you don't want, you trap yourself in the processes, in the techniques, in a reality that's not even your preference. You're trying to think and feel better thoughts about a version of reality, a version of events, that it's not even your preference. This is what The Magician's Way, I've recommended this book a few times now, by William Whitecloud, calls the swing circle, like a golfer. Right? When you're focused on your thoughts and feelings, you're not looking at the target. You're not focused on that desired outcome, that version of you that already is successful, already is in love, has their specific person, has the money, has the new job, has the house, has that perfect health, has that improvement in physical appearance, whatever it is. You're here trying to get things just right, trying to find the next trick or process or technique that can get you what you want. You're not focused on what you want, you're focused on how you get what you want. Do you see it? And so that keeps you trapped in the swing circle, not looking at the target, not focused on the outcome of already being that person that you desire to be. Here's what William Whitecloud says in The Magician's Way. People are taught that it's about the swing, that if they get the swing right, then they'll hit the target. Wow. Do you see it? Already, the target's already being and having that which you want to be and have. But you're focused on the swing. You're focused on the thoughts and the feelings and the techniques and the processes or the physical manifested conditions at the moment. That keeps you trapped in the swing circle where you're no longer focused on the target. You're focused on how to get there. Wow. Really powerful. Okay, so we're going to start here today. Everything you've been taught about golf, this is Magician's Way, is a big myth. And I'm going to just say, I'm going to use the analogy of this golf analogy for manifesting. Everything you've been taught about manifesting and creating your own reality is a myth. This is what Whitecloud says about golf. It's driven by fear. The fear that we can't hit a golf ball. Consequently, we don't rely on our own natural ability. This is the Magician's Way. Wow. Think of the analogy here. Golf would be similar to manifesting. It's driven by fear that you can't naturally be who you desire to be and naturally have what you want to have. Wow, that's the definition of attachment. Fear, right? Fear that you're not going to get what you want or end up with what you don't want. right? You therefore don't focus on your own natural ability. In other words, he's talking about natural ability. Think of that as your I am awareness of being. Your own natural awareness of already being everything that you want to be, already having everything that you want to have. That as I am awareness to have what's already yours and be who you already are. And he talks about trying to control the shot or trying to control the swing. We try to control the conditions, right? He says here, we try to control the shot with our rational minds. With those thoughts and feelings and all of those changing thoughts and feelings and conditions that are happening. You're trying to control it all. Wow. This is really powerful today. We try to flip thoughts and feel better about a reality that's not even your choice. It's not even your preference. Forget all that. Bypass all thoughts and feelings. You are pure awareness. You're pure knowing. You're source already. You're already that. We never needed all those thoughts and feelings. I get it. A lot of spiritual teachers talk about it. I know some of you would say, but everyone talks about emotion and feelings. But even Neville Goddard, the spiritual great, was very clear on that. When I speak of feeling, I do not mean emotion, but the acceptance of the fact that it is fulfilled, that your wishes have already come true. So trying to flip thoughts and feel better keeps you trapped in the swing circle. Right? Remember, they're just filters. Right? You can bypass those filters, go directly to the source that you are. Right? So keeps you trapped in the swing circle where you are no longer focused on what you want. Hear this is big. But rather you're focused on what you need to do and how you need to think and feel to get what you want and be who you already are and have what's already yours. Wow. So hear this again. When you try to flip thoughts and feel better or find that next process or technique or video that's going to really get it for you, do it for you, keeps you trapped in the swing circle, where you're no longer focused on what you want, but rather on what you need to do and how you need to think and feel to get what you want and be who you already are and have what's already yours. Wow. That's what it means to be attached to the outcome. You see, it's not about not wanting what you want or not thinking about what you want. You can think about what you want. You can want what you want. That's not attachment. Attachment's focus on what you need to do to get it, how you need to think or how you need to feel. You're no longer focused on the outcome. You're in the swing circle. Focus on, I got to get that swing just right. The conditions have to be just right so I can have everything that I want to have and be everything that I want to be. I've got to forgive my past and have a better self-concept and meditate and do subliminals and I've got to deserve it. I got to feel worthy instead of just claiming it and taking what's already yours. Take it and claim it now. Command reality as reality. But that's what attachment means, right? Well, we're focused on what we need to do. How long do I need to affirm? What do I need to affirm? What do I need to say? Right? What technique works best? You're just in the swing circle. Like a golfer, you're trying to get everything right in the swing circle, assuming that it will translate into getting a reality to do what you want it to do, getting reality to do what you want it to do. William Whitecloud talks about the ball. Like getting the ball to do what you want to do. But I'm using the analogy of reality. Right? Like a golfer, you're trying to get everything just right. Right? Believing that if you get the right process, get the right technique, if you think the right thoughts, if you feel the right way, that you'll have a great shot, in other words, in golf, or you'll get what you want, you'll manifest what you want. But we know, right, that many of us, right, have tried it and said, hey, I'm still not manifesting what I want. What's going on? Because it doesn't come from that. It comes from you as source. You're it. Wow. That's big. I'm excited about this today. As I said, in the swing circle, you're no longer focused on your own natural ability. You see this. See? You're there looking at the ball, not the target. Right? And what is the natural ability that William Whitecloud's pointing to? It's your I am awareness of already being and having what you want to be and have. It's your very own awareness of being. It's your very own focus. It's your very own attention. What is I am awareness after all? It's just your attention. Your attention is the translated version of that awareness. Where is your attention? What are you giving time, space, and attention to? Because whatever you give time, space, and attention to is your entire life experience. You manifest, you create, and experience what you give time, space, and attention to because you are reality. Wow. Manifesting, creating, and experiencing a reality and version of you that you want and desire happens outside the swing circle. It doesn't happen in the swing circle. Trying to get the thoughts just right, the feelings just right, the right processes, the right techniques. It all happens outside the swing circle, where the target is, where your outcome is, who you already are. So what do? Imagine and attend it. The I am manifesting method. I am. Imagine and attend it. We're not saying don't do processes and techniques. We're saying don't get stuck in the swing circle. Focus on how to get what you want. So you embody the techniques knowing it's already yours. You embody the processes knowing you already are that. That's the difference. Otherwise, you're just in the swing circle. You're not focused on the target. Imagine and attend. Assume and accept it as your truth or as your manifested reality, as who you are now. And then move and make it your only reality, the I am manifesting method. Do you see? So you're no longer stuck in the swing circle. You're focused on that outcome. You're focused on already being that. You're imagining and intending it. You're assuming and accepting it as your truth. You're moving in that physical experience and making it your only reality, understanding you're already that which you desire to be. Simply focus on what you want. There's no effort and struggle. Then trust your own natural ability to create that experience in your life. Create that physical experience. In other words, your own awareness of being. Wow. Because remember, what is I am awareness? It's absolute knowing. It's not your thoughts and feelings. They don't become things. They are things, for sure. Things within your awareness that filter your reality. Right? Why not go directly to your source? There you are as the one divine mind and as the center of it. There's you and you. I am. You're the center. Everything else is the middle, the thoughts and the feelings and the techniques. You're not those thoughts and feelings. You're the source of all that you experience. Wow. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you for joining me here in Rome, Italy. We'll have more content coming as we return to our studios in Las Vegas. Just stay tuned, more coming. And we also have a live event this month, right? I think it's a week from this Sunday. We have our next live event, our 6th live event of the year, where I answer your questions in real time as you're asking them, right? Live on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. It will be our 30th live stream overall and our 6th live stream this year. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude. We'll see you soon.